Good evening. Russell Richardson, Chair of the Officers Compensation Committee. I want to communicate my disappointment in the way that our discussion was handled both by members of the board and many off of it. We thought we were presenting something to you guys for us to deliberate on together, work together to find the right approach. Turns out that was wrong. The three reasons that we had for listing our suggested raises were inflation's changed a lot. We want more involvement among City Council in checking things and making sure the city is run well. And we want it to be more accessible to people who aren't retired. Most of you have gray hair up there. I can't afford to take time off my job to do what you're doing. And if we want more young people involved, we need to make this more of a part-time job, which is what you guys do. That was our argument, but we were open to hearing yours. I've lived in the city for about 7 years, and only recently I've begun to follow local politics. Last week I tried to call another meeting of the Compensation Committee. By statute, we were allowed 15 meetings before submitting a decision, and unprompted, the city manager intervened and asked the attorney to prevent us from meeting again, demanding that our previous decision, which I had not submitted to you, was final. Despite being told otherwise in the very meeting where we met, it's on the video record, our meeting minutes were interpreted as final. The bylaws of our committee leave open the question of revisiting a decision that hasn't been final, and that is apparently, the silence of that is apparently the basis for preventing another meeting. There was basis for there. This argument didn't have to be made if people were willing to see it. You can send it back to us. We're glad to revisit and take the reasonable feedback into consideration. Last week it was suggested that the negative culture on this council resulted in the exit of 2 city staff people. Both of those people have been talking about retiring for years, months now. So to use that as political leverage is shameful. This negative culture was directed primarily at one individual who was accused of rallying people to oppose the raise, bonus, and severance package last fall. Based on my experience on this committee, I'm beginning to have a different theory about why those people showed up. They're tired of the same old, same old. They're tired of stories of city staff who have been silenced for holding dissenting opinions. They're tired of lawsuits for fences barely over property lines. They're tired of increased property taxes for thee, but not for me. Tired of attempts to secure severance packages weeks before an election. And watching this, the planned retirement of these 2 individuals being used as political ammo is really shameful, and my own experience from this Officers Compensation Committee. I want to be charitable and give the benefit of the doubt to our city manager, but I wonder about these things. Maybe there's an easy and reasonable explanation, and I would open-mindedly be welcome to hear it. Competence is appreciated, but the people of Hillsdale desire leaders who work for their best interests, which is why I wanted to compensate you in the first place for doing the hard work of representing us. Keep up the good work. Thank you.